Hello and welcome to tonight's Bluefield University Coaches Show on the campus of Bluefield University tonight in a secret location on campus. Just kidding, we're in the science building, right?
Yes, Lyceum Room.
The what?
Lyceum Room.
It's
a fancy word.
For
a college room to have Lyceum in.
Okay. We're going to learn a lot tonight from head coach Dewey Lusk. It's going to be the final edition for the football version of the Coaches Show as we wrap up the regular season this Saturday night with a contest against Union at home. Also, a big matchup this week for the ladies volleyball team. We're going to have special guest.
Go volleyball.
Head coach Buddy Gallimore. The ladies volleyball team in attendance tonight, along with the Muds.
Great job.
The men's volleyball team. Yes, he has. And so these girls. Well, I think it's the girls out on the floor.
Well, let me tell you what. I'm a really good quarterback coach when I have a good quarterback. It's funny
there we go.
How that works.
That's how it works. And we'll be talking with Buddy here in a little bit as they get ready to travel to Kingsport for their conference tournament play. Hey, football, congratulations to the man to my left, your right. Won their fourth consecutive game this past Saturday night at point 30-7. The four-game winning streak ties the longest in varsity history, which came back in 2017. That was your first year as head coach of the program. That was exciting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. We're going for number 5 in a row.
I think you're going to get it this Saturday. It's going to be against Union. It's going to be senior night and missions night. Seniors going to be honored, and 2 canned food items will get you admitted to the game. You can watch football and help out a good cause. The canned food will benefit the Bluefield University Food Pantry. Men's basketball, congratulations to them. They opened up their regular season with the last-second win. Jenkins had a long three-pointer to make it 65-63 in AAC opponent against Truett McConnell at the Dome. The Rams played an exhibition against Bluefield State last Thursday night. That was an exciting contest.
But we're undefeated
in
conference play.
1-0.
Way to go, Coach Morgan.
That is awesome. Women's played a regular season contest and fell to Bluefield State last Thursday. And both the men and women are going to be playing on the road at Kentucky Christian tomorrow evening. Wrestling opened the season yesterday at the Patriot Open, hosted by the University of the Cumberlands. Luke Young finished 5th for the Rams. Young's ranked 14th in NAIA preseason rankings and first in the AAC in the 174-pound weight class. Brother Ethan Young is ranked 2nd in the AAC in the 149-pound weight class. Women's volleyball begins tournament play as the 4th seed in the Appalachian Athletic Conference Tournament. The Rams going to take on 5th seed Grinnell Thursday at 4 at the Meadowview Conference Center and Resort in Kingsport, Tennessee. Good luck to you, young ladies. We'll talk volleyball coming up in just a little bit. But I'd be remiss to tell you that you've got a lot of fans right now, head coach Dewey Lusk of the football team. 4 consecutive wins. Big win this past weekend over over point 30-7. Let's go back to that game. It was another road game, but your 4th win. What has been the catalyst for this season to just kind of flip the script and do a 180 and get on this winning side like this?
Well, we've got really good players, first of all, but they're all buying into what we're trying to do, and they're learning that attitude is everything, and getting lined up and doing your assignment and playing as a team. And once they all figured all that out, and then we got beyond playing the top 20.
Murderer's Row there.
Yeah, but that also, when you play better teams, it helps you and prepares you for these games. Mm-hmm. But the kids have performed well all year, and we're sitting here at 5-5 with an opportunity to be 6-5. And if you'll look back and think, what ifs and all this
a couple
kind
of plays
stuff,
here or there,
a couple plays here and there, and
7-3 is a possibility.
You're sitting there with 6, 7, 8 wins, but that's the next step we have to take, and that's learning how to win. And we've talked about this before. Mm-hmm. And we're starting to learn how to win. The kids really like one another. They get excited. They're playing for each other. And the way we won the other night was awesome. And I know when I was at Emory and Henry for 15 years, and we won 150 games, and the defense probably held folks to 8 points a game, and they never crossed the 50. I'd find a way to score a couple, and you're up 14-0. So why would you do anything crazy?
Right.
So it's 4th and 1, you punt them deep, hold them, get a ball back, you get good field position. Next thing you know, you score a cut, and you win the football game. And that's how we played the other day. We played sound defense. We were able to rush the football on offense.
Very well.
Had a very sound kicking game. And you come out of there and win. And the kids have to understand, we've been in these 72-70 shootouts, and you have to go for it on 4th and 1, and you've got to throw it, and you're throwing for 800 yards. But if you're going to be a solid football team, you've got to be able to do all three facets. And if you're able to rush the ball, stop the rush, and kick the ball, you're going to win a bunch of football games.
Now, what does it mean to come out, not just as a team and not just for the individual players, but what's it mean for the program as a whole in your tenure here if you actually ended up on the winning side, have a winning season, 6-5?
Well, when we took this thing over 5 years ago, the program had won 5 games, 5-50 in 5 years. And if we win, when we win on Saturday, it'll be our 22nd win in 5 years. Now, it's not where we want to be. We'll be 22-31. It's not where we want to be. But if you think back through the 5 years, we've lost 8 or 9.
That you should have had.
Nailed by. But once again, we're learning how to.
Right.
And if the culture is so much better right now than it's ever been. And if we'll just keep banging at it and keep playing hard and believing, if we can win these 5 in a row, great off season, add some recruits to it, pick up right where you left off.
Right.
You never know what may happen.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a stepping stone because you're not going anywhere anytime soon, I hope.
No.
Okay, good. You're here for the long haul. We appreciate that. We got to have him here. Don't forget, that's this Saturday night. It's going to be senior night and missions night. You can get in and watch this game where they're going to be taking on Union, a game that they need to win because that's how we want to go out on the high note. A lot of those seniors, let's talk about some of those seniors, some of those impact players that, we don't have to name them all off because there's so many, but it's going to be.
Well, what's going to be interesting about senior night, there's going to be 12 kids that walk, but there's a possibility that 5 or 6 of them can come back.
Because they'll still have that 5th-year eligibility.
Because of the pandemic, is it going to work out that they can get their masters? Are they saving a class? And so it's going to be interesting. But we definitely lose for sure DeMarcus Wimbush.
Right, just
what a career!
Incredible
2-time All-American. I don't know. He's got 8 million tackles this year. He's played great.
3 interceptions in one game.
3 interceptions. In that game, that was his first career interception, and he gets
3 times.
Charles Turner Cox, this will be his last go-around.
I didn't know that.
Antonio Strickland, his last go-around. What a great career. Tanner Griffith, what a great career. But other folks have a chance to come back, and I think they probably will. Joe Hainer has decided not to come back, so he's going to graduate and go on. And Jaquan Ebron, don't sweat when you see him walk. It's just in case something doesn't work out, but he wants to come back. And Carter Fry and
just a great group of young men.
It's a great group of people. Matt Trevelyan will walk, but he says he's coming back. He better come back. And what a year he's had.
Oh, he's blossomed into an incredible target on the outside. And talking about that, the man that's been throwing the ball to him and others, I mean, just tossing it around all over the place, freshman quarterback Nathan Hurstich, #1 in TD passes in school history at 35. That's incredible. What a season he's had.
We lead the country as a team in TD pass. We've got 43, I think. And we're still #1 in pass yards. But it's just been a tremendous, tremendous run. And it's going to be sad because when I go to nominate players and with Bob for Players of the Year and All-American and this, that, and the other, and you only get one person per slot, somebody's going to have some tough choosing. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt. It's going to look like it's all mine and Bob's fault. But all we can do is nominate them, and then they'll choose. But here you've got Strickland and Ebron neck and neck at 78 catches and 15, 16 touchdowns and 1,200 yards. And then you've got a young man like Matt Trevelyan with 46, 47, whatever he's got, and a bunch of touchdowns. I mean, they're really good players. But what we have to understand, it's not the plays that you play.
Right.
You've got to make plays when you're out there playing, and it's about the team. And it doesn't matter what the stats are. The one stat that matters is on the scoreboard, and those kids have really reacted to that.
Just what it's going to end up doing for the program long haul. This senior class especially, look at the impact these young men have had.
They've changed the culture.
They really have. Yeah. And it's getting the community to buy in, it's getting the student body to buy in, and it's getting the players to buy in as well. It's a big game this Saturday night, final game of the season. We invite you to be out there. Kickoff at 6 o'clock this Saturday at Mitchell Stadium. It's senior night and mission night. Seniors going to be honored, but 2 canned food items will get you admitted. Get out there. Let's pack this stadium this Saturday night. Weather's looking a little cold, but it's weather for football, and that's what we want. So we got to get you out there to Mitchell Stadium. 2 canned food items will get you into the game, and the canned food going to benefit the Bluefield University Food Pantry. Dewey, all I can say is thank you for letting me be part of this journey this season.
Man,
it's been incredible talking about it.
And you've been awesome too, and I appreciate everybody's support, and I know the kids do, and it's been a lot of fun.
Well, it's been a lot of fun. So let's make this final chapter a great one this Saturday night at Mitchell Stadium as the Bluefield University Rams look to make a winning season for the first time in a long time, as they're going to get their 6th win. I can almost guarantee it. Can we guarantee that?
Oh, no, you don't count them before they hatch.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah,
you got to be
we're
positive.
going to get ready for them.
Well, I say you're going to win, but I'll be there. Let's get everybody else out there, Coach.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Have a great game this Saturday night. Coming up in just a minute, we're going to be talking another sport with a round ball, not an oblong pigskin. Going to be talking about volleyball. Women's head coach Buddy Gallimore going to be coming up as the young ladies get to travel down to Kingsport, Tennessee for tournament play. And I think a chance.
And a long stay.
I think that's what I had.
Not coming home early, are you?
No, I don't think they are.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to be talking to them. We got the volleyball team in attendance here tonight on the campus of Bluefield University, talking volleyball here in just a minute. It's the Bluefield University Coaches Show at bcrams.com.
You say you have vision, but where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly what you need. It's knowing that to lead is to serve. And a life poured out is a life full and meaningful. So go. Go beyond the normal. Go stronger than before. Go make your mark. Make your impact. Go further.
Welcome back to the Bluefield University Coaches Show here on the campus of Bluefield University. Big thank you to head coach Dewey Lusk of the football team. They're taking on Union this Saturday night at Mitchell Stadium. It's senior night and missions night. 2 canned food items will get you in. Kickoff at 6 o'clock at Mitchell Stadium. We invite you to come on out for that fun. And if you're feeling a little froggy, you're going to have to head on down to Kingsport, Tennessee. You might not be able to get in to watch the contest. Is it going to be open to the public?
Yes, sir.
It is. Oh, okay, cool. The ladies volleyball team. You can buy tickets online for that contest. It is the Mid-South, it's the MSC Appalachian Division Conference Tournament. The ladies go in the 4th seed. That's a big deal. That's the highest seed you've ever been in tournament play, isn't it?
I think so. I think one year we were 4th or 5th. Yeah, this is probably the highest finish we've had so far since I've been here.
Well, what an incredible season it's been. This is head coach Buddy Gallimore of the ladies volleyball team. Let's talk about the season in retrospect before we get into tournament play. You've had streaks of 6, 7 wins in a row. What's it been like for you and your girls to have that kind of impact on the season? You beat some big teams this year.
We've done well. We've having those streaks. It's helped us. But then also the old adage, losing helps you learn from losing as well too. So, but we had a lot of fun, and we've worked hard. The girls have worked very hard. They've bought into what we're trying to do, and it just clicks. And when we've got a group of young ladies that buy in and play this well, then we're going to do well. And we're just looking forward to playing the tournament.
You've had a lot of individual success on your team with Players of the Week and Strikers of the Week, Defenders of the Week. Talk about some of the key standouts for your program this year. I mean, individually speaking, but as a team, we know what they've done. But individually, talk about some of the standouts from your program.
It is a team sport. You can only contact the ball maybe twice when the ball's on the side of the net. But a few of the standouts that we've had, Aubrey Whatcott's been named Player of the Week 3 times. Lauren Sotomayor's been a Tackler of the Week a couple times, and both of them are right at the top of some of the statistical categories. But you can't do anything without the passes.
Exactly.
And we've got a pretty good defense behind them that puts the balls up to the setter so they can put it down. And so it's all individual. It's all a team
effort.
Team effort.
What's the mindset been like? What's practice been like as you get ready for tournament play?
We had a really good practice today. We showed a lot of energy. Got after it a little bit today, and we plan on doing that tomorrow and getting prepared for Bernal to play on Thursday. But one match at a time, 1 point at a time, and we're ready to go. We want to play.
Well, it's tournament play coming up this Thursday, 4 o'clock in Kingsport, Tennessee. Bernal, what have you seen from that team as far as the matchup's concerned? How well do you match up on film?
Well, we lost to them earlier in the season,
right,
which kind of gives us a little, hopefully play with a little chip on our shoulder. And they swept us at their place. They played very well. And it wasn't that we didn't play bad. They played higher than I think what they normally do. And it's up to them to bring it to us because we're going to be ready. We're going to be ready to take the attack to them.
Let's help out the laymen out there that don't know much about tournament play. Is this going to be double elimination?
No, this
single
is
elimination.
This year, if the top 2 teams, the tournament, or not the tournament, but the regular season champion got the automatic bid, and then the tournament winner will also get the automatic bid. Usually we have 3, but we've had one team jump in this year that we're not eligible to play in postseason. So normally we've had 3 bids, but this year we've only got 2. But next year it will be 3 when that team is eligible for postseason.
What's been your mission statement as a team this year? What's been your motto if you had to come up with one?
It's just work hard. It's just work hard. We want to work and play 1 point at a time. That's it. We can't look so far ahead. And we were talking earlier in the year about the streak, and it was posted everywhere that we could see. People were talking about it, and all I preached was win 1 in a row. Mm-hmm. You win the next point, win the next set, and that's all you can do. You can't look that far ahead, and that's what we're doing now. We're looking forward to Bernal. We don't care who's in the other bracket. We don't care who has to play after that. It is Bernal. And then if and when we get to that point, we'll worry about that when we cross that bridge.
Well, it's a heck of a bridge to cross. It's not that far of a trip down to Kingsport, Tennessee, as these young ladies get ready to take on tournament play. Bernal is the first opponent they'll draw. The 4th seed Rams take on the 5 seed Bernal. What's their mascot? I can't remember.
Tigers.
The Tigers. That might be a good battle there. It's going to be at the Meadowview Conference Center and Resort in Kingsport, Tennessee.
It will be a good battle. They've got probably a Player of the Year candidate on their team. They've got a really good libero, and I think when we played them last time, it was basically the libero that beat us. We couldn't put anything on the floor. She kept picking everything up. So we've got to find a way to get the ball past her, get the ball down.
Well, what's your travel plans? When you ladies going to take off on Wednesday or go down on Thursday?
We're taking off on Wednesday. We've got our conference banquet and awards banquet on Wednesday evening, And then they've actually got 2 playing games, 7 and 10, and 8 and 9 will play Wednesday morning. And then we'll have the awards banquet Wednesday evening. Then quarterfinals start on Thursday.
We can get ticket information and schedules and all that online at bcrams.com. Let's show these ladies the support they deserve. What a program it's been this season. What a season it's been for you, head coach Buddy
It's been fun.
Gallimore for the volleyball team. Before we do get out of here, any final parting thoughts? Maybe you've got the volleyball team in attendance here tonight. Ladies, first of all, big round of applause. You give yourself a round of applause. Maybe give us your locker room speech for these girls, just something, maybe a pre-game speech before they go.
It's just play hard. Don't let the ball hit the floor, and 1 point at a time. That's it. That is it.
Well, all I can say is congratulations. I know the faculty and staff, all the students and the alumni are very proud of what you've done with this program. Ladies volleyball, once again, going to be tournament play as the 4th seed in the Appalachian Athletic Conference tournament. The Rams are going to be taking on the 5th seed Brindle Tigers Thursday at 4 at the Meadowview Conference Center and Resort in Kingsport, Tennessee. Get ticket information and more details online at bcrams.com.
Will be live streamed as well.
It will be, so we'll be able to get that stream. We'll get a link online at bcrams.com.
Yeah.
That's something else, huh?
I'm looking forward to it.
Are you a little nervous heading in?
No, I'm not. I'm confident in my girls. We had a really good practice today. We're going to have another good one tomorrow. And I'm not nervous. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to play right now.
It's time for some upset time. Ladies, good luck to you. One more time, big round of applause for head coach Buddy Gallimore and the women's volleyball team. They're going to be in tournament play this Thursday down in Kingsport, Tennessee. All the details online at bcrams.com. We'll be back in just a second to wrap up the show and get a preview of all the athletic events this week here at Bluefield University in just a few minutes. It's the Bluefield University Coaches Show online at bcrams.com and on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in.
You say you have vision. But where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly what you need. It's knowing that to lead is to serve, and a life poured out is a life full and meaningful. So go beyond the normal. Go stronger than before. Go make your mark. Make your impact. Go further.
And welcome back to the Bluefield University Coaches Show. I'm your host, Joey Jarvis. Big thank you to our special guests, head coach of the football team, Dewey Lusk, and head coach of the women's volleyball team, Buddy Gallimore. Once again, the women's team going to be traveling in tournament play for the Appalachian Athletic Conference tournament. The Rams will take on the 5th seed Brindle. The Rams are the 4th seed this Thursday at 4 at the Meadowview Conference Center and Resort in Kingsport, Tennessee. Get ticket details and more information at aacsports.com. You'll see a link at the top of the page. That's aacsports.com if you want to go get tickets to support these young ladies and get down there to Kingsport. That's a short travel for a lot of people that are supporters of Bluefield University Athletics. Once again, a big thank you to head coach Dewey Lusk. A lot on the line, a winning season can be what we have. If they beat Union this Saturday, it'll be senior night and missions night. Seniors are going to be honored. We ask you to bring 2 canned food items, and it'll get you admitted to the game. And the canned food will be benefit the Bluefield University Food Pantry. So you'll be seeing a great momentous occasion as these Rams try to get to 6-5 on the season for the first time in program history. And a very winnable matchup here at home. It's going to be a little cold, but we really want to pack out the stadium, plus pack that pantry. So bring 2 canned food items, get into the game, and support these young men this Saturday night as they try to put, some good history on the side of Rams football. Don't forget the men's and women's team are going to be on the road tomorrow night to take on Kentucky Christian. Then we'll be back home to take on Columbia International this Thursday night. Doubleheader for women's and men. It'll be 5:30 tip for women, and men will play after they're at the Dome. Get coverage of that game on our YouTube channel and online at bcrams.com. Once again, don't forget women's volleyball this Thursday, 4 o'clock. You can get more information online, bcrams.com, or get your tickets if you want to go to support it at aacsports.com. Big thank you to our producer, Jackson. A big thank you to our SID here at Bluefield University, Bob Red. Thank you to Tanya Walker, David Olive, and the whole staff and faculty here at Bluefield University. Don't forget, we got a lot of sports to get to. Keep up to date with everything going on at Bluefield University online at bcrams.com. We'll see you soon. Thanks for tuning in to the Bluefield University Coaches Show this season, and we appreciate all the support. Have a great night. God bless.